All right. Good morning, guys. What's going on? How are we? Let's see. Let's get the day going. I'm ready. I'm ready to start the day. You know what I mean? Hey, Kat. How are you, honey? Good morning, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live, please. I love it when people stop by to see me. I said I am still streaming this morning. Thank you, Ghost. I appreciate you. You tapping the screen is like super sexy. Like I'm just saying, like thank you, Ghost. Like it's very, very appreciated. It's very, very appreciated. How are you this morning, darling? You good? You hanging in there? Said it's another lovely day on the internet. Oh my god, I had a dude argue with me like every once in a while a troll come through and they're so bad that you're just like, why? Just stop talking. Like, dude kept like writing, misspelling shit. And I was like, dude, you're trolling. Like, I'm good. That's solid. I was gonna say I have literally called John Hopkins every single day and left a message for them to call me back so I can get my biopsy, and I still have yet to hear anything. I'm literally going to call them every single day and leave a message every single day until they hit me back. They're gonna want to. They're gonna want to call me back because I'm literally gonna call them that many times. Like somebody, but I'm like, why? I don't understand if it's deleting like lymph node. Like, how come nobody's answering the phone? Like, does that? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. But so I said, I'm pretty like, this. I would like to get this taken care of sooner rather than later. So, and I said, I've just been an anxiety riddled mess lately. Like, I'm trying really hard to, not get myself all flustered, and there's nothing either way. There's not much I can do about it. But and then I said, so then it's affecting my sleep, and then the dog's not feeling good. So I'm like tired. I'm tired. Like, I'll be real. I'm tired. Like, and it's been like this for maybe like a week now. So I said I'm rocking right along though. I mean, it is what it is either way. Like, there's not really much I can do about it. It would be great if the dog actually slept through the night, but oh well. Oh well. We'll sleep. We'll sleep another time. Like the other day, I took a nap. I was on live and I was like, oh my god, I'm so fucking like, I was just beat. Like I said, I when I don't sleep good, man, I get tired. And once it shuts down, it wants me to like. So I'll go and like take a nap. Like, I hate taking naps. I very rarely do it, but sometimes like I got to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm finding as I'm getting older, I'm enjoying naps more and more. Like, I'm becoming that woman. So I don't know, but so I've just been trying to make it through until they get fucking back to me. Like, I just want to have like a course of action, so like anybody that's new, I'll fill you guys in. I went last week and I had a mole on my neck removed. And see, it's not horribly healing. I mean, it's not healing great, but it's not healing horribly. Like, everything's like, it's on par to where it should be and all that stuff. And so I like to. I mean, I like to too, Ghost. But I'm like a hi, Annika. How are you? I'm like a. Once I get up, I'm normally like up. Like, that's it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hello, Billy, guys, welcome through. So I said they went and they tested it, right? Like, and it came back that it was positive for cancer, right? So the middle of it and right around it is where they tested, and it said it was positive for it, which is like super fucking scary, like super stupid. Like, hi, cool. So what's going on? But the area like farther out tested negative. So that's a good. It's like one of those good news, bad news scenarios. You know what I mean? So which means that if I had it, that hopefully we got it in time. But what they're worried about now is that the cancer might drain into my lymph nodes. So I've got to go and get a lymph node biopsy, which I've seen done, and it looks like it's about a damn bit of fun. Like, it looks like no fun. So I said I keep calling them, trying to get this, because I just want to get this done and over with. So that way, like I said, I know my next step. I know what I need to do next. But I need them to pick up the fucking phone. Like, pick up the fucking phone. And then in 6 months, I gotta go and get like more skin removed just to make sure everything's okay. I've always had like a mole there. Like, it was like a bigger one on my neck. It's always been there. And then Dan, best of luck with it. Yeah, I was gonna say I was on here yesterday and I was talking about it because they said I'm pretty open about, like, I mean, like, I'm epileptic. I have to talk about that. Like, it is what it is. Like I said, it's helpful. Everybody gets something at some point. Like, there's not really much I can do about it. And I literally had a troll come in the middle of it that was like, well, if he did surgery on your neck, why didn't you get your face fixed? And I'm like people are fucking like I'm like, really? This is the time? Like, you choose to like what? Like, this is the time? You okay? Like, that's okay. Like, all right then. But so yeah, so I sat here and went back and forth with him for like, and then he kept coming back, on different accounts. I'm like, dude, like, come on, like, leave me be, like, leave me be. I'm hanging in there, like, leave me be, like, But see, I said, guys, do me a favor, tap the screen, like the live. I'm dual streaming. It definitely helps, I like being trendy. I want to be trendy. Yeah, be cool, be trendy. You know what I mean? And so I said I normally do the weird news in the morning. Like I'll come on, I'll read the weird news. I get my makeup on, get ready for my work day, all that good stuff. And I said I do painting classes. I love teaching people how to paint. If you're interested, you're always welcome to hit me up. I absolutely love teaching people how to paint. Like I love getting people started on their journey. I was on here yesterday. I was on here yesterday and I did I've been doing the workout videos lately in the afternoon. Like I'll take a break from work in the afternoon at some point and I'll come on and I'll do like a workout video and it's so bad. Like if you guys want like a good chuckle throughout the day, like stop by and see one of my dance streams because they're just so bad. I can't bear to watch them. Like TikTok has like the replay. YouTube has like the replay of it. I won't watch them. I've seen me doing shit like and I'm like, oh god. Oh, thank you, Ghost Sonny. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But like, they're so bad. So I got Flow fans this last week, right? Which are like these big silk fans. So I'm learning to work with them and all this stuff. And then I've been doing fire fans a little bit. And then I started doing like belly dancing, right? I am in no way good at any of this. At any of this, none, not one. Like, is there one inkling of rhythm in me? But I figure, why not? I'm trying to exercise and get my weight back down, and it's like I'm going to the gym, and it's always good to get like a little extra exercise, right? Rather than just sitting there and doom scrolling on my phone. I'm like, let me take this time and like, yeah, I'll get something to eat. Take a lunch break, whatever. But then I'm gonna exercise too, some form of exercise. And then like I went to the gym last night too. So I said I'm trying hard to take hold. Hi Arjun, how are you? I'm trying hard to like take hold of my health and get everything in order that I need to. It's like I don't know, man. I love to bake and I love to eat. Are you mixed? No, not that I know of. Like Like half fine, half mine. There you go. See, that was a solid one. I walked right into that. That was a good one. I'll give you that one. He said, like, half fine, half mine. All right. I don't know. I thought it was funny. All right. Good morning, guys. Welcome through. So let's see. Let's do some weird news in the morning. And I like the weird news because, like, the normal news I find, like, super depressing. It's depressing. Like it's I don't know. I find it depressing. It's not a good way to start the day. You wake up, you're like, oh, okay, let me turn the news on, right? And then you hear about all the bad shit that happens in the world. I like to start people's day off with an uplifting, stupid story, chuckle, whatever. Like, what I'm telling you, man, like the news. You wake up in the morning and be like, oh God, like I got you, girl. You did. I walked right into it too. I wouldn't even. I was like, am I? No. I mean, maybe I have like the like. I was like picturing out like my ancestry tree in my head. Like, well, maybe there's like a third. Grandfather once removed up there though. Yeah, like my brain went way too into it. You know what I mean? Good morning, guys. Welcome through. And I said, I love when people just stop by to see me. I expect nothing out of anybody. Everything's always appreciated. Nothing is ever expected. 100%. Like I said, if you guys could be so kind and tap the screen, it helps me bring more people in, and I like that. I started doing YouTube a couple months ago, right? And like I really like YouTube. Hey, how are you? Hi Trey. I'm good, honey. How are you? I really like it. The only thing I don't really like is like the kids. Like the trolls are so bad. Like they're so bad. And you'll see too, like if I'm doing a workout video and it hits like 4 p.m. when school lets out, all of a sudden like I had somebody something happened Sunday. What happened? Comic stuff. All right, bear with me, guys. I'm putting my contact lenses in. Do you guys see? I was talking to some guy yesterday who's from my area, right? And there is a guy in my area who, I mean, I'll say it like this: like, you guys know who Jill Biden is. Well, her first husband before she married Joe, right? He lives in the area. Like I said, I am. Can I ask a question, please, if you don't mind? You can ask. It doesn't mean I'm gonna answer, depending on what it is. Two people. Why did they interview you, Trey? For what? Yeah, like I said, I've been to a lot of Comic Cons in my day. I love to go to see the costumes. The costumes are like the best part. There are some people that are so elaborate with it, and I'm like, man, like it just takes like a lot of work. Like I've seen some people with some like elaborate costumes. Like good for them. Hey, Naughty, what's happening, guys? Welcome through. I like it when people stop by to see me say, okay, we're doing the weird news. But yeah, so it ended up that Jill Biden's first husband just unalived for the news or for a blog or anything like that. Okay, but they didn't tell you what you'd be on when they interviewed you? So that they're just getting like general, like, hey, so how you like the event type shit. I thought you meant like they sat down, like interviewed you. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. You mean like, so what do you think of the event? That type of shit? That make, yeah. Hi, Lonzo, what's going on? And guys, Mr. Bugsy's sitting here. He's snoring his ass off. So if you hear somebody in the background snoring like crazy, I promise you, it's not coming out of my butt. It is coming out of my butt. Hold on. I'm going to get this phone charging. There we go. Okay. Nope. My other phone is like real touchy. So like if I don't have like a charging cord in it like perfectly, it's like ink, 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 ink. Yeah, you motherfucker. Ah. Every time it goes. Alexa, I like this song. All right, it's gonna. No. Oh, damn. It's gonna drive me nuts. Thanks, Roki. I appreciate you. Let me put a follow back on you. I might have to switch my phones real quick. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let's move some shit around. Bear with me, y'all. I appreciate your patience. Someone actually called me a zombie. I gave it the signature ghost face. Head tilt. Oh, okay. That's cool. I was gonna say I'm not. Like I said, I wasn't really into like the Scream movies. Like I watched, I think the first one, and then after that, I was like, eh. It just really didn't do it for me. You know what I mean? Like I said, I didn't see any of them past like I think the first one, maybe bits of like the second one, and I've already felt like that was like enough. There we go. All right, bear with me, guys. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get my charger working. Dun 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 dun. Hold on, Roki. Let me put a follow back on you. And there we go. And I said, bear with me, guys. I am dual streaming. Make sure that you follow my TikTok. Make sure you follow my YouTube. I just started doing YouTube probably maybe 4 months ago or so. And I really like it. Like, hi, what's going on, Udaya? They're back next year. I have a surprise for them. Why did they call you a zombie? Signature ghost face. Yeah, like you were confused. Like, why would they call you a zombie? Was it a kid? I love seeing like the costumes. Like I said, that is my favorite part of Comic Cons is going. I've been to so many Comic Cons in my day. Scream 7 was terrible. I don't doubt that. Like they have successfully milked the shit out of that Adriana. Like they have successfully then I give them, like I said, I'm like a horror movie buff, right? Like I seriously, when I tell you I've seen about every horror movie that there is, one of the stupidest ones, it was actually not a bad movie, right? Did not like the Scream series, not about it, just, no. I thought it was kind of funny that they made fun of how people are in like horror movies, like that was kind of cute. Did not feel the need to watch any of them after that. Like the Final Destination ones, that's great idea, right? Great premise, until they beat the shit out of the idea. You know what I mean? It drives me nuts when they'll take like a good idea and they're like, you know what, this made money. Let's make it number 2. You know what, let's make it number 4. Hey, we're gonna make it number 10. I've seen all the Saw movies and I still kind of like them, but besides that, I'm like, It was an adult who said I'm from the Night of the Living Dead, but you were dressed like Ghostface. He doesn't seem like he knows horror movie. But so I said you'll see like something that has a good idea. Like I said, the Final Destination. Do we really need, what are there, 12 of them now? Something like that? Do we really need, like, I mean, we get it. We get it. At this point, it's just what people are just watching it to see like what kind of fucked up ways they can think of, like the little trickle of water running all the way across the house and the like. Come on, like let it go. Like at some point, you gotta let it go. Next year, as Dustin Hoffman says, "Oh, gotcha. That's a good one." But so I said I go like I'll go to some like the bigger Comic Cons. Like I would love to go up to New York Comic Con one of these years because I can only imagine like the costumes. But I just it's they'll bring people up. It's not a zombie. It's Ghostface. Oh, gotcha. But so like I said, so I would love to go up to New York Comic Con because I said I would love to see all the costumes. But that's hi Branson, what's going on? How are you? But that's definitely like a goal. But like they have ones. I said I'm in Delaware, so they have ones in Delaware. In what? In Wilmington, North Carolina? I don't know. I'm going that far for a Comic Con. Hey, why do you have tattoos? They were very detailed. Yeah, but I'm not going. I'm not going down to North Carolina for like a Comic Con. Why do you have tattoos? I grew them. It's a skin condition. It makes me grow random tattoos. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Like it's actually a form of acne, but it just happens to be weirdly shaped. Hi guys, good morning. Welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. I see my doggy sitting next to me snoring. Yeah, I've been to ones like in PA, like the ones in Philly are really good. Of course I did. Yeah, I was gonna say the ones in Philly are normally really good. I've been to like when I say I've been to conventions, I mean I've been to conventions. Like but they're all like see to me the problem is they all kind of get the same. Like, I don't even bother to go to the ones in Delaware. There's like no point. Muhammad A. Okay. Are you being sarcastic? That I don't know. Were you trying to say sarcastic? Because if that's what you were trying to say, then yes. Like, I'm glad that you picked up on that. Like, I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, I played it on there pretty thick, so I'm happy that you were like, "Hey, yes, awesome." Why don't you have tattoos? Like that's a weird question to come in and ask somebody. Like, why do you have tattoos? Like what? Like that is that even something that needs to be answered? Hey, Bob, what's happening, guys? Welcome to. But so I said I don't. Oh, thank you, Bob. I appreciate you. All right, Michael. We're gonna hold on. We're going. I'm helping with the first three people. Like we're gonna report that. Oh, thank you, Boob. I appreciate you, baby. Welcome through, guys. I appreciate. What's your religion? Why? I'm a form of cannibalism. It's actually a religion. Yeah, you didn't know? Yeah, now you do. Yeah, I live on like. I like what I see. All right, David. Thank you, Boob, honey. How are you, baby? You hanging in there? So, all right, let's see. I'm going as Hook for it because of the fact I haven't seen anyone else who dresses. Oh, I've seen a lot. But like I said, I've been to like a lot of like the big ones. You know, like the ones normally down in Baltimore are pretty big. Like I said, New York Comic Con, I can only meant because my religion is Muslim, I'm not allowed to eat pork. Okay, what does that have to do with me? Okay, cool. Then don't eat pork. Like, you know what I mean? Hi, Adaya, how are you? Like, I mean, I'll keep eating my pork. I like my bacon. I'm not saying don't be Muslim. I'm just saying, like, you look Canadian. Right. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Next in the weird news. Hold on. Let's get this going. Why do I have my YouTube or my Bluetooth turned on? Hold on. I just got this tablet not too long ago. I don't even know how to turn the Bluetooth off. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, like wouldn't bring down. It wasn't like a normal drop down. Okay, hold on. Weird world news this week. All right, let's give this a shot and see what we find. And I said, guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live, all that good stuff. I do like it when people stop by to see me. But so that's what I was saying was like Jill Biden's first husband, like ended up like I did get to meet a celebrity and I was like, oh, I don't even know who the voice of Rogue is. I wouldn't even know if I walked by them. Like normally, I don't really go to like, what is the first word that comes to mind when you hear the letter F? Fire truck, because those are necessary. But so like I said, like normally the lines are so long to meet the people that I just don't. I'm like, I'm not gonna stand in line for like 4 hours to go meet somebody that was like, in a little bit of a movie. Like Lynn Shay does a lot of them, and she's like the old bitch from. How about N? No. You got a lot of really random questions, Mohammed. like really random questions. All right, so let's see. No, I don't like this one. Okay, so I said we do the weird news in the morning. I like the weird news because it's different. It's different than the morning news. Like when you watch it, it's like depressing, and there's so much stuff going on in the world, and it's like it's just depressing to wake up to. You know what I mean? Like it's part of life that it happens. But I try to start off with like a less serious note. You know what I mean? Start people with like like less like just oh shit, that's the stuff that, you hear about. Let's see. Oh, there you go. I was gonna say I seen this one. I don't know if you guys seen this. This is a true story, right? Like this is 100% a true story. There was a guy who was actually swimming out in the ocean, and this was maybe like a couple months ago, like maybe something. I mean, it's still pretty new, right? Like so he was swimming and he literally got swallowed by a fucking blue whale and then spit back out. Are you okay? What's the matter? It's okay. You don't gotta bark at a mailman in your sleep. But yeah, but he was like, okay. I'm like, oh God, things that'll never, like, I want to talk about something that'll never make me go in the ocean again. Hi, Money. How are you guys? Welcome to Tap the Screen, like the live. I said, I am dual streaming. It's okay. It's okay. My doggy's not feeling real good, so, There. It's okay. You ain't got a bark. You hear him bark, and he's like, like, dude, you're sleeping. It's okay. It's okay, Mommy, right here. It's okay. Oh, man. He's so cute. He's so cute. Cracks me up when he's, like, running in his sleep. Like, he'll be laying there, like... Who's barking at? Who are you barking at in your seat? I don't know. He's got a... All right, let's see. But yeah, that was like a real story like that happened. Like I'm like, oh my God, like I would never, never, never go in the ocean again. Fuck that. Like I like being on the ocean, like on the water, but like I don't like the beach. Do not like the beach. Cannot stand like being on the beach. Like period. Like it's especially like I said in Delaware, ours are bad. Like we're up like hi Cleaver, hi Allah, what's going on? But we like you got that New Jersey water like thing happening. So I mean, it's not pleasant. You'll be walking, stepping on like a broken bottle and shit. Like, all right, let's see. Is Hawkins Laboratory real? The bizarre conspiracy theory that inspired Stranger Things? I would believe it. Thank you, Amani. I appreciate you. But like, I would believe it. Right? Like could totally see that being a thing. Like I like to consider myself open-minded to where like people, you never know, somebody might be able to do something that other people can't. Like they might, like I don't necessarily know that I believe in psychics and all that shit, but I've never been psychic. And I said, guys, this is my doggy snoring. He's very, very tired today. He's had a very long day of no work, all that good stuff. But I don't know that I believe in like psychic. I think that there's a lot of times where psychics are just really good at reading people. Like really good at reading people. Like they can take context clues. You look at somebody that had, say, like a wedding band mark, right? And it's not on anymore. Well, you can look at that and go, okay, well, I see that you're going through a divorce. You were married, especially if it's like a real prominent tan line. I can see that you were together for a while. Like I went to one like back in the day, right? And I said I try to keep an open mind, like as far as with all this stuff. But the chick said something. It like said some shit, and it was like bizarrely accurate. Like I tried to be like not give away any thoughts or not give away any clues or anything, but she was like remarkably accurate. Did you guys see there was in Paris? They've been doing these. I keep seeing them on TikTok because they have it's people that are protesting about like the island and all the everything that just got released about the island with all like the politicians and celebrities and all that stuff. They they ended up, like I said, like, so all this stuff's going on in Paris. They're like hosting these protests, right, where the women are going topless and they're writing "I am" and they're writing the name of the person who visited the island. Hi Alejandro, what's going on? Or the person who, I don't know if it's a person that maybe assaulted them or the person they met at the island. Like, I'm not sure exactly, but for some reason they can get away with showing it on TikTok. Like, I'm like, I was just surprised. I'm like, okay, like, I mean, so, and then they have like these business suit ties painted on them. Like, I don't know. It's an interesting idea. I don't necessarily like get the whole like I assume that they decided to do topless just because it would help get some attention, but like I don't know. Like I said, go on and look at the pictures because when you see it, you're gonna be like, okay. Like one person's like, I am Jay Z, and they've all got like their hands in the air and stuff. It's like out front, like the Louvre, like somewhere really well traveled. Um, let's see. Oh my god, my allergies are kicking my butt today. Let's see. There were 4 people that had to be rescued by firefighters after getting stuck in a drain. Stop. Stop. Like, imagine being that close to like 3 of your homies for that long. Like, they were like, this, watch, I guarantee you there was alcohol involved in that. I guarantee you that there was alcohol involved in that decision. I bet. I will bet. like, okay, how robot dogs could help the whiskey industry catch the angel share and save thousands of casks every year. I know, like, people like I don't know, the whole robot dog thing. Like, I have a dog, I love him dearly. Like, they're kind of weird. Like, have you guys seen like the new the Elon Musk like robots? Like, he did this one. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was him, where they all came out on stage and danced at the same time. Well, now people are doing reviews, right? Because of course they're like super expensive, so everybody can't afford one. But so people are like getting like kind of they're either getting samples of them or to promote on their streams or they're just flat out buying them, right? And like these things do not seem like they work very well. Like, does anybody else feel like Terminator is like gonna be happening at some point? Like, these they do not work very well. Like, they'll take a step back and like like fall backwards, but they're really fluid with how they move. Like, now the ones that I've seen when they're walking, not so much, but like the ones that they showed at the conference, of course, were very, very fluid to the point where you wouldn't even know that's if you put like a silicone like skin suit. That was a tough thing for me to say. You wouldn't even know. Now, like I said, the ones that I'm seeing reviewed online are not necessarily up to par. They're not exactly great, but I'm sure. Like, I can remember when Roombas first came out, everybody was like, "Oh, I want a Roomba," right? Now they got like lasers and shit on them. Like, now you can get a Roomba that has specific parameters of your like room, and it's like, "Oh, I missed this spot over here." Back in the day, the Roombas would just go. They had like no room in them, right? Like when they first came out, they would like, "Yeah, okay, can robotically vacuum your floor for 0.25 seconds before the battery, you know." And then it would like literally like run into something and then be like dunk, 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 and you're like, motherfucker, turn! You're obviously hitting well. The reboots were not very well put together when they first came about. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I actually got the opportunity, this band, I got the opportunity to interview them on my live stream at one point, and she was so nice. Like, it was literally on South Street in Philly. She literally came out front of the venue, like, we were gonna go back to her, and she came out, she's like, hey, and we were like, oh, like, cause like, it's her show, she's very noticeable, like, she's gorgeous. She's got half red, half black hair, like, it's been like her signature look for a while, you know what I mean? And, so but she ended up like she was like so nice. Okay, let's. Oh, I seen this one. I thought this was pretty cool. There's actually a 10-year-old who he was the youngest fashion designer to ever show at Paris Fashion Week. Yeah, he was 10 years old. Like, it makes me feel like I wasn't doing enough at 10. Like, hi guys, welcome to Tap the Screen, like the live. I said I am dual streaming this morning, so if you hear me talking to somebody, they're not in your chat. I promise you I'm not losing my marbles. It's just the other chat. I do the weird news in the morning. I love it. Like, I just loved it. There, so I heard about this one the one day, and I just think it's funny that it's mentioned. Oddest unclaimed luggage items of 2025 include robots, meteorites, and other absurdities. Welcome back, Boom. But there's actually websites where you can go, like a lot of the airlines, when they get stuff that is just unclaimed, like say it gets lost in somebody's whatever, and the person just doesn't claim it because they, for whatever reason, they don't claim it. They end up with all this stuff, right? Like all this stuff that is left over from these flights that they have nothing to do. So they'll auction off like these big, like they'll either do like, do you believe freedom isn't flashy? I mean, it can be, right? Like I would assume, like some people are pretty flashy with their freedom. Like we definitely get pretty flashy in the U.S. with it sometimes. But but you can actually go online and and like buy the shit that's been left on a plane. So that's what they're saying is somehow there was like a meteorite, like somebody was transporting it and just forgot about it. Like so you can buy all this random shit like people are leaving on planes. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying like it's they got to get rid of it. It's like you ever see the shows where people go on and they like buy storage units. I've never wanted to do that ever a day in my life. Like if that's your hustle and you're doing your thing and you're making your money, you know what? Good for you. Who the fuck? It's just my opinion. The last thing I want to do is go to. I hated having a storage unit. Like hated it. Like you're like living at. Like I said, I had a little bit before my house got ready. Like when I was waiting to move in, so I had like storage units galore and like I hate. I can only imagine what it's like going through other people's shit too. So then you're putting the money out there. It's hey Jane, what's happening? It's already like a gamble. Like you don't even know if you're going to make the money back that you put into it. But then you got to find like I think like if you guys ever seen Storage Wars, isn't it funny how somebody like would leave? Like come on, that show was so fucking fake. But like they'd be like, this is a 17th century Buddhist statue that's worth like 2 grand. Like, really? And somebody left it in their storage unit and then didn't pay on it? For real? For real? Like, I imagine that most storage units, they probably have a lot of shit in them because it's stuff that the people don't need. Like they don't, it's not their immediate like necessities. I mean, like I'll give whoever bought like Paris Hilton's unit, like when it went up for auction, they definitely made their money back. But like, I don't know, most of the time I assume it's like kids' clothes and like old TVs or like you really have to like make you know what I mean? Like, you really gotta like put some money in to make some money to that shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my opinion. I just wouldn't do it. I don't want to go clean people's stuff out. I don't want to go through stuff. And I said, guys, that is my doggy snoring in the background. So if you hear that noise, it sounds like a motorboat. I promise it's not coming from me. It's coming from him. I don't know if it came from me. But so yeah, like I feel no need to go through people's shit. Like I used to work at this company, right? This was like a long time ago, and this company did disaster restoration. So it was kind of like Pro. Like it's not a company anymore, but it was kind of like Pro, right? So we would go out and we would collect, like I didn't go out and do it. I wouldn't have done this, but like other people would go out and it was like after natural disasters. So if there was like a flood or like a fire or, like something along those lines, we would go out, we would collect the items, right? Anything that was salvageable, they would bring it back to the warehouse and we would restore it. Like we would clean it, we would and I like it was I didn't mind it. Honestly, I didn't mind it. I don't know why they felt the need that we needed to be there at 4 a.m. every morning, but I made it happen. And like I didn't mind it. I got pissed off one day and just like left. I was like, fuck this place. Like, but no. So like I said, it's but like it was sad. It was like that's the thing is like with cleaning people's stuff out. Like it was sad. Like because you would see pictures of people that had passed in this incident, and then you're sitting there cleaning it off, or like it was also after the unaliving. Thank you, Miguel. Like they would do like those type of cleanups too, and like it was definitely like an an odd job. Like I have no I think my mom knew the person that owned the place. I forget exactly how I got into it, but like so I said you're like it was a lot. Like it was a lot emotionally, and I will forever tell this story. The weirdest thing that I ever saw in there, right? Because like a lot of it, like I did a lot of laundry. I did like the keepsakes, like the scrapbooks and the picture frames and like the little like knickknacks and all that stuff, and then there was one day where we got a phone call, right? And there had been a fire in an insane asylum, like in an asylum, right? Like official asylum, like and so we got a phone call that we were going to be getting this order in that was all out of the asylum, right? And I'm like, okay, like already like. Well, they would go out and they would bag everything up with these big black garbage bags, right? Like the really, really big ones, right? And then they would bring it all back. And like I already knew, that it was gonna be probably a little off kilter, you know what I mean? And then I went and I opened the first one up, and it was a whole bunch of baby dolls with their eyes removed, and I was like, okay, but not just because it wasn't special to me doesn't mean it wasn't special to somebody else. So I had to sit there and like wipe all these and treat all these like dolls that had like soot on them and no eyes. Like I was like, okay, guys, I'm gonna get ready to head off. I gotta get some work in today. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. You guys are always welcome to come and hang out with me. I will be back again later. We'll be doing a workout video later on. So make sure you come and say hi to me because I really do like it when you guys stop by. So make sure to follow me. Make sure to subscribe to me. I love you guys. I will talk to y'all in just a little